a Susan Kapotsky and a film from 2022 shot on video. 1 hour and 24 minutes. Again, directed by Susan Kapotsky, produced by Philip Digby, who also plays Richard Gantz in the film. He was the primary focal point of the film. This gets an 8.9. That's right, an 8.9 on IMDb. And it came out in April of 2022. Night of the Zodiac. And it has that classic VHS cover artwork that you can see here. Classic SRS home video. Shocking bonus features. Blood Cannon Madness. Gore score scenes. Loaded. So let's talk about this film here a little bit. Now, when I first started watching this, my expectations were kind of low because I'm not really huge on shot on video films. Not really my cup of tea per se, versus other movies that I enjoy watching. But man, this movie definitely has changed my opinion on that. So what we have here is Richard is an inspiring movie creator, director. He wants to make movies. Right now he's working as a clerk, but he quit that job. He says being a working at a grocery store isn't paying the bills, so he just quit. He has this landlord that he kind of lives around that trying to hit him up for money and whatnot, but Richard is struggling to pay bills, and his life is just kind of going down the tubes. And all he wants to do is make a horror film. His room is filled with horror movies, classic tributes to Polonia, Ritter, all your major classic directors on there. There are Moonchild VHS tapes, many references to Splatter Farm in the film. Even a special appearance from Mark Polonia in the film. The budget was $1,000, just $1K. I was absolutely blown away with what they were able to do with this. So basically, he wants to make this film and he gets a phone call. And the phone call is from the Zodiac killer. And he tells him, hey, I understand you're making a film about me. Let me give you some tips. I'll help you pay some money, pay some of your bills and things. Just kind of keep my legacy alive and make that movie. So he says, you know what, I'm going to make that movie. He goes, he meets a panhandler who has the money for him that was given to him by the Zodiac. So now Richard starts killing people for the Zodiac and making this movie for the Zodiac. As the Zodiac is starting to age, the Zodiac killer is starting to age, and he just wants to see someone make a movie about his life. So Richard starts to get really crazy with the murders and stuff, and filming it, and practically doing a skit every time he kills somebody, which was brilliant. There's even a point where he's taking body parts, throwing them in the basketball hoop. There is a kill with a sprinkler, where someone goes through a sprinkler, and the sprinkler goes up through their body, and the water's coming out, which was friggin' awesome. He took somebody's intestines, put them in their mouth, but it wasn't overly bad gore. Like, all practical effects as well with it. And sorry about that glare, damn. All practical effects that were used here. Lots of corn syrup, lots of blood. Not any of what you would call your toilet humor type kills. Wasn't anything, sexual, but just really good slasher kills. Little to no nudity in the film. No references to anything adult as far as anything like that. But he just gets crazier and crazier as his mindset goes. And then he starts to critique his work as he's killing people. That's not the way you should have shot this. You should have shot this better. So he used to kill somebody else to make that scene better. And he just starts going out of his mind. And then he gets to this climactic ending of the film. and I don't want to give it away because it's definitely something that it makes the film. It gives you a good ending to the film. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, he's basically just trying to make this movie and recreate not the same kills, but do the kills that the Zodiac was doing to make the movie, and it's just really, really good. I'm really mad at myself that I did not watch this earlier. What the hell's wrong with me? Because this is all me. If you are a slasher fan, this is a must-watch. I believe this was a crowdfunded film. I'm going to put their Facebook in the description as well, because there's a whole Facebook dedicated to this movie. You can get a copy, I believe, on VHS, shipped for $20 at this website. This movie needs to be seen if you like shot-on-video films, and I'm talking like done the right way, shot-on-video. If you like slasher films, and you like independent movies, this movie has to be seen. And I don't normally, you know me, I don't ever really highly recommend a film, but if you like slasher films, and especially if you like independent cinema, this movie is a must-watch. I was blown away by it. In fact, for this film, it's going to be my first 5 out of 5 Boglins. And this is an independent film, folks. 5 out of 5. With the amount of money they had to work on this film, the way it was shot, the gore, the comedy was great. And the comedy was just at the right time. The acting was great. Just so good. I highly recommend Night of the Zodiac. Go pick this up. I'll put the link to NVD Entertainment. I really want to thank them for sending me this. I'll put the link to the Night of the Zodiac website in as well. Man, this is just such a good film. I just can't recommend this any more than I am now. So, catch up with you guys later. Peace.
This is Halloween.
But the pandemic out, man, still a Halloween with a big bag on me looking like a trick-or-treat. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his head leaking out of freeze. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his head leaking out of freeze. Big bag, big money, let the pay talk. I'm riding in a form.